Hey, what's happening guys? Mark back here. I'm in the shed today, and on today's episode I thought we'd make a little snail trap out of this bottle. It's a little small wine bottle, that's all it is. Nice narrow lid to it, a narrow spout for these guys to get in. And what I'm going to do is cut around here, make a jig up on the bench out of this wood here, and this glass cutter here, and we're going to cut the top off around here. So stay tuned.
Just me and my guitar.
Okay, me old cockers, we're back. What we're going to do now, because it's Sunday, let's make something. Glass cutter there. Good old Dremel. Piece of wood there, which I've just fixed to the bench. And I got another one, which I'm going to put on the top there. Now then, I'm going to screw that piece with a couple of screws there and there. Then I'm going to put the Dremel, sorry, get the glass cutter on that angle, across there like that. Use that screw there. I'm going to mark it across there and the other side as well. And we're going to make a little recess in there for this glass cutter to slide into. See? And once that's sitted in there nice and tight, we can tap it in with a hammer. And then what we can do is then we can bring the bottle up to it where we want it, turn it around like this until we get exactly an equal cut all the way around, and then we can do the parting of the bottle process. So I'll speed it up for you a bit, but now you know what I'm doing. So hang on, and we'll be back after some speedy footage. I've set that all up. I've made a couple of changes. I've gone up one more 2x2, so now we have 3, just to get the right height in the bottle. And I've also installed this little bracket there. So what that's going to do is when I press against there and against that cutting diamond roller there, it's just going to hold everything nice and square. And we can get that good score, good deep score all the way around, like that. So I'm going to set you up now, and we'll show you the cutting process as it happens. Okay. Right, I had a bit of a stutter going on there, guys. Sorry about that. Right, here we go. I'm going to try and do this the best I can so you can see it. You can listen, you can hear it cutting through the glass. Okie dokie. There you are, you've scored it all the way around now. Now we'll go in the kitchen, boiling water, and we'll try and crack it without cracking it, if you know what I mean. Look at that, spot on. Lovely clean cut all the way through there. Now, I'll take that lid off. Sometimes it's good to leave the lid, put the lid back on. I didn't say that, sorry. You leave the lid back on, put the lid back on, it creates a bit more pressure inside. And then you get a nice equal cut. So we'll go back in the shed now, fire up the sander, clean these edges up, and we'll carry on from there. Right guys, we're back in the shed again. A successful cut. There we go. All nice, equal all the way around. Now, we've got to sand it up. I might put a whiskey in there. Ooh, a couple of shots at it. Right. What we do now, to make the snail trap, you just invert that piece into there. It's nice and heavy. It seals itself. Bung in some, anything really, anything that a snail eat, a bit of fish food, a bit of shrimp food, a bit of boiled broccoli, carrot, anything that they'll be attracted to. Put it in there. Put that on the top. It's heavy, so it holds itself in place and seals itself. The snails go in there. They go through the opening in the bottom, the neck of the bottle inside, onto the food, and then it's just normal for them. If they want to try and get out, they climb up the outside, but then they can't get out. They all get stuck around the rim up here. What I'll do is I'll sand it up for you now so you can see it done on the belt sander, just to clean the edges up so we don't cut our fingers. And then we'll put some we'll put a bit of bait in there for them. We'll do then, we'll go and stick it in the tank and catch some snails. Right. Alright guys, a little bit loud here, so bear with me a minute. We're back into the kitchen again with both halves. We just give them a little clean up now, just to make sure, as I say, they're nice and nothing's going to cut you on there now. Nice and smooth. So make sure it's nice and clean, because it's going to go into your fish, into your shrimp tank. So or your aquascape or whatever you've got, to be honest, if it's got snails in it and you want to get rid of them or cull them down, this is the tool for the job. 5 or 10 minutes work in the workshop. If you haven't got a little bench like I've got and a sander, you can quite easily do this with just the aluminium oxide paper, which you can see me use when I've made my you've seen me made my other shrimp dishes out of the bottom of whiskey bottles, which are in the systems. I'll show you those again when we go back in and we set this. Right, I'm going to clean this up, get some bait in it, and we'll stick it in one of the most infested shrimp tanks that I've got, and we'll get a load out for the baby puffers upstairs, and they can have a feed on them. So I'll see you shortly. Okay guys, we're back in the shrimp room. Here's the bottom half of the trap, just with some shrimp pellets in it. Then we get the top, insert the top into there, and that seals nicely around there. And then we fill it full of water, make sure all those pellets have sunk to the bottom and there's no air trapped in it. And then we can sit it down there and wait for the little guys to home in. It won't be long before they start smelling it and then diving in there after it. I've got to get this thing square. Sorry, it's my nature. If it's not upright, it doesn't look level, but I like it. There you go. I'm happy enough with that. It might not be 100%, but it'll do. Yes, my little girl's pufferfish will be very happy tonight, I think, after we get a few of these guys out. They say they do come out from everywhere, underneath all the, behind the filters and everywhere. And it's a nice short and easy way, quick easy way to get them out. So have a go at making one of these. I'm going to stop it for a minute. And if we get any activity, which I'm sure we will, I'll put it on a bit of a fast. I think I'll do a time lapse on this one, so you can see the little guys creeping up and creeping in. So stay tuned.
This week on AMC's Walking Dead, the snails are in their relentless quest for vegetables.
Christ, I'll have nightmares after that. Hey, okay guys, well that's it built, set, and we've got a result. I only built this just to show you that you can build them, and it's quite straightforward to building them. Get yourself a little glass cutter and follow the video along. You may not get it right the first time. I've broken many a bottles trying this method out, but stick with it and you should be okay, and it's quite a satisfying thing when it actually works. I said this is not really for my tank because I can quite easily remove these snails quite easily, so but if you've got a heavily rock tank, aquascape, or heavily planted tank, you can't get in amongst your plants to take the smallest snails out, pest snails, this will come in handy. Just bait it up overnight, leave it, come back in the morning, and you'll be surprised how many you catch. Cheers for watching this video. If you like my videos, please like, share and subscribe. There's all kinds of different videos I've put on there, like that shrimp hide behind me, which is actually in front of me, and check it out. Check the build out on that. If you're new to the channel, there's lots of other different things on there to watch. Cheers for all my subscribers that have subscribed so far. You're all fantastic for putting up with me, and I'll see all you guys on my next video. Take care, be safe, and bye bye for now.
Just me and my guitar.